All right. Hi, everybody. How are you today? As you can see, I have a creative mess happening on my desk. And since I'm over here at this corner instead of over there at my drawing desk, this is my messy desk. That's my drawing desk. I'm going to do something messy again today. I was really enjoying my time with my paints and stuff, with the hats, and I was enjoying myself. And when I looked up, remember when I said I had taken inspiration from one of my old artworks from my journal, right? I have a stack of them. You guys have seen them before. If I remember, let's make myself a note. I'll just write right here. Link to flip throughs. Okay, link to flip throughs. All right, so I have a couple flip throughs of these journals. I'm not going to flip through them now, but I've taken the little thing that comes on them, the little Strathmore artist tile cover page thing, taking those off, and they're just brown. And that's not very inspiring. So I'm going to play with making covers for these. I'm going to work on these. And I am going to use Shannon Green's journaling by 5's sort of prompt thing to make sort of art journal covers for these. If you guys don't know who Shannon Green is, I will also put link to JB5. Link to Shannon's journaling by 5's in the description box below. But basically, her idea was to not overthink art journaling and to just go for it. And she had a challenge where you did 5, 10, 15, 20, 5 sessions in one day, or maybe once a week, your choice, whatever. 5 sessions. You can do them all together or separated. 10 prompts, 2 per session. 15 minutes. That gives you 45 seconds per page. Don't mess around. Just make your stuff. 20 pages, just one side of a sheet of paper, not both. So by the end of her thing, you have a base to work off of, getting like basically breaking the blank page. So her steps are to do backgrounds, paint and ink, or whatever you want to color, however you want to color your page. Session 2 is texture, doing collaging, recycling, so forth. Section 3 was stamps and stencils. Session 4 is a focal point, words or images. And session 5 is details. And then you have a finished page at the end of those 5 steps. I'm going to use those 5 steps as a jumping off spot here to remind me how to do art journaling. I have not done art journaling in a hot minute. Shannon, when I was looking up this is from her blog from 2015. It has been a while. Just saying. It's been a while. But it's still very relevant. And that's what I want to play with. So I'm going to go through books 1 through 5. This will probably take multiple videos. So if this isn't your jam, this is not what you're here for, skip on by. It's okay. So I'm going to start with, I forgot to grab some parchment paper. I think it's right behind me. The nice thing about having a tiny little room is that you don't have very far to go to get stuff. I'm going to grab some parchment paper because I want to put that between my pages so I don't... I'm already out of room, and I haven't even started yet. This is the life of an artist. Okay. That's my tool. My tool of choice. So this is book 1. I'm just going to plop her down like that. I'm going to put a piece of paper here so I don't get paint on my book pages. Although if I did, it wouldn't be that critical. And we're just going to play. Book 1, I am going to start with some color. I didn't grab colors. Dawn. I thought I was all prepared. I've been working on preparing for this all stinking day, and I'm still not prepared. Let's do this one. Okay. Red. We're going to get an orange. We're going to get a yellow. We're going to get a green, a blue. Okay. That's kind of a purpley blue, but let's get a more bluey blue. Let's do that one. No. This one. Okay. I decided to do my books in sort of a rainbow theme. So I'm going to start with a red. And you know what? I was going to put it over here on my palette, but I'm just going to go for it. Oh, that is not mixed. You guys want to get a little closer, I think. Let me turn it this way, go down this way. Let me make you a little bit lower so you can see. You don't have to see my entire desk. That looks good. All right, let's try this again. A little bit of paint, a little bit of paint. And this is going to be my paintbrush for today. I'm going to put a little bit of color on here. We're not going to think. That's the whole point. Do not think about it. So we're going to start with red as a base color. I'm going to put a little bit of orange in that red. Oh, why did I think this one would also not be gushy? A little bit of orange. Don't think, go fast. This is our background step. Step 1. I'm going to do backgrounds with paints and inks. Just like so. That's step 1 for this one. And then I'm going to throw it on the floor to dry. Step 2, book 2. Book 2 is going to be orange. Throw a piece in there. And the orange is mostly orange. Mostly orange. Ooh, that's a pretty fluorescent orange. Cool. Don't think about it. This is also why I like art journaling, is because it's very much like what I do with the Tangles. It's a little more freeing because really, honestly, you want to do it without much thought. You want to do it fast and loose and just let your creativity flow. Okay, good enough. The cardboard is soaking up the paint pretty well, and so it's probably going to dry fairly quickly. That's a good thing. Down there on the floor. Wipe my hand a little. There's got a blob there. Let's clean up that blob just so it doesn't end up on my next page. Actually, if I was on the paper, it would soak up better. Let's go down here on my paper. That's good. Book 3. Make sure I'm on book 3. Yes, book 3 is mostly yellow. Well, I put an awful lot of yellow on that last one, but that's okay. Mostly yellow. Mostly yellow. I'm making it a coordinated rainbow of pages here. Mostly yellow. Of course, I'm going to have to put a little green in there because why not? Ooh, got a little carried away with the amount of yellow I have there. So I am going to carry that on. And I'm going to go down here and reach down on the floor where you can't see it. And I'm going to plop a little bit down there on book number 1. Because I can. Okay. Then we're going to put a little green. Oh, this one's not open. Huh. Look at there. Fresh paint. Lovely. Put my trash can nearby. Okay. And yes, I'm wearing myself a nice apron so I don't make a mess. Because I do make a mess. I've just put a couple of drops. I'm not going to get quite as carried away with the green as I did with the yellow on the last one. Just a little accent. Like that. Okay. And then that one can go down there. Then this one is going to be the green one. More green. Seems a little runny. I'm not doing a very good job of shaking up my paints. That's okay. I just want a thin background bit of color to start with anyways. I'm going to put other elements on top. This is just step 1. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just... And then of course a little bit of blue with my lots of green. That's good. You know, I've always done this type of work just privately on my own, and I've never shared it with you guys. So, but you guys said that when the Tangle Patterns website went away, that you'd be happy to follow my journey on other art stuff. So I'm taking you up on that, and I'm just doing it. I'm going for it. If this turns out to not be what you guys like, let me know. Tell me in the comments, because YouTube has... I used to use the thumbs up, thumbs down as an indicator of... So you guys could say whether you like it, things or not. But guess what? YouTube has taken down the thumbs down. And so even if you do thumbs down, nobody sees it. I don't know if it shows up in an algorithm anywhere, if it does any good or not. But yeah, we as creators don't see thumbs downs anymore. And I used to use that as a poll, because the poll option, not everybody sees the poll option. If you're watching on a smart TV, you don't see the poll option. even people who are watching on their computers and on their smartphones don't always get to that. They don't see that tab. This is not staying a very bright, vibrant color. Maybe I need a little white with this one. Where's my white? Reach over here behind me and get some white. Put some white down first, and then I'll put another layer of blue. Blue is definitely not showing up on this brown cardboard. So we'll try again. Like that. And then we'll do a little bit more blue on the top. Like so. Like I said, it's just the very first layer, so it doesn't make that much difference. Most of this will be covered by the next element anyway. So you don't want to get married to something that you think you like, because it will go away in a minute. Okay, that one is done. Blue. All right, let's go back here to red. Red should be dry. It is. So then the second step is to do collage, recycling, whatever. I have got out my box of scraps. Now I have some traditional like scrapbooking papers, which I really like that one. So I'm going to definitely use some of that. I have some, this is my box of random background stuff. Recognize this? This was the drop sheet from my previous desk before I got a new one. Here's an old book I found at, I don't know, it was 10 cents, but I don't even think it was 10 cents. I think it was free. That, yeah, Xerox publications from who knows when, because the front page is gone. Property of Mrs. Lanyard, returned to room 23. This is old, somebody's old book, right? But old book pages make really cool collage. Old pattern pieces. This is from a sewing pattern that I have no idea. Old. Maps and magazine pages and more drop cloth and lots of magazine pages and stuff. So I am going to dig through here, find a few pieces that speak to me for red. Definitely some of this. I think maybe from that napkin. No. Some of this drop paper. Some of that drop paper. Maybe some of this drop paper. And perhaps a bit of this brown. That kind of interesting. Oh, that's kind of interesting too. Look at that. That was an advertisement for M&M's candies. Okay, that's enough. That's enough red. Let's do a bit of this. Let's just tear a piece off. of this one. Tear a piece off of that. Tear some of this off. And I'm going to tear some of this off. Some of that. This book isn't very big, so I've got to be careful not to overdo. I'm not sure I want that would be good with green though. I'll leave that out. Okay. And so I'm just going to use some matte gel medium. I prefer the matte gel over Mod Podge, but that's just my personal preference. You can use Mod Podge too. And I'm just going to stick some out here on my palette. Come on. Where'd my palette knife go? There it is. Take a little scoop out and put it over here to use as glue. Try not to stick my brushes and things into my medium because I don't want them to get moldy, which they can do if you're not paying attention. I'll just use up the rest of this with my we're going to put a little of this right. Don't think this will probably be a multi-day thing. I'm going to do the first couple of steps here on this one, and then I'm going to, whenever I'm at the good stopping spot, I will come back. I'm going to go this way. Like that. And then I want some of this over here. I want to leave some of my background showing. Get under there, make sure it's all stuck down good. Some people say, well, how do you keep your magazine pages from curling up? Well, you really kind of don't. You just embrace the texture. See, that paper's curling up. That's okay. You just kind of find the edge, glue it back down. That's good a little bit. Get some glue under there. And then over here, that's coming up. See? You just put some more glue under there and scoosh it down. I like to put it all over the top too. Let's do this one over here. Like this. It's nice to tear from a paper that has a straight edge so that you can go right up to the edge, but you don't have to. That's also a thing you don't have to do. Do I want that? No, actually I think I want the lighter. A little bit of contrast. Matte gel is what I used to stick all of my artwork up on my ceiling. I went through 3 of these big old tubs of matte gel to put artwork up on my ceiling. I think it came out great. Really like it. Okay. Is that it? No. So I'm going to actually do step 3 at the same time, which is, oh no, I'm not. Never mind. But I think I am going to add a little washi to this. That's kind of weird, but I'm going to do it. Gonna do it. A lot of this washi doesn't stick very well, so I am going to go ahead and glue it down. The whole point of washi is to not stick very well. So glue is your friend. Just leave it sticking off the end, and just when it's finished drying, then you can come back and cut off those bits that are sticking out. What's making me choose this? I don't have any idea. I'm just playing and enjoying myself. And that's what I do with a lot of my drawings too. Do I know why I'm doing what I'm doing? No, I'm just sticking stuff down and enjoying the process. I think I want a little here, but not the, I don't think I want that. I think I'll do this one. Right there. It's actually got orange in it, but that's okay. I want a little on the front, little on the back, so it has a bit of continuity. Maybe a little piece of this. Right there. A little random piece. Right there. Okay. This needs to dry really well before I can move on to the next step. So now we will do the orange one. I can't reach. Okay. Okay. More medium. And orange. Let's look in here and decide. I do still like this M&M. I still use some of that. My bucket is just full of bits and pieces. There's a nice, beautiful sunset. I'm going to use some of that. Maybe this direction. And I'm going to use some keep going. What else do I want? You know, I'm going to stick some book page in there. or some tissue. Maybe the tissue, it's on top here. Oh, no, I wanted to use this napkin. When you use a napkin, just pull apart the layers. You can keep the back layer if you want for texture. But you want to pull apart the layers because they're going to come apart anyway. So pull apart your layers. And then just use some of that. Okay, let's see. I think I want to put the napkin down first. Let's put the napkin. Okay. Stick that down in the background. And I'm going to stick a piece over here. Maybe down here in this corner, back here. And of course the front of the sketchbook is going to be the main focal area, but I don't want the back to be plain either, right? Where'd the rest of that napkin go? There. Okay, that's good. And then I like this girl here. Some sort of graduation image. I like it. And then that M&M is more yellow than orange, but that's okay. That's my orange. Orange page. Good enough. You know what? I'm feeling I want this piece over here too. Okay, orange. Ooh, what is that? Oh. That's my friend. That's my friend Suzanne's Adventures of an Empty Nest. Follow her. If you like to travel, if you enjoy like food and all that kind of stuff, she has some awesome stuff on her website, blog, whatever it is. Yeah, I really like her stuff. And she's a friend from high school. And she travels all over the place. I thought I traveled a lot. No, Suzanne travels. She's awesome. Oh, you know what? I didn't use the sunset, but I can use it here in the yellow. Let me cut off this. It's an absolutely glorious day today. It's actually getting hot in here. I opened my window because I thought I'd want a little bit of nah, that doesn't speak to me today. Sometimes that speaks to me. Let's go back in here and find, oh, there's this yellow flower. Ooh, I like that image. Okay, I want that one front and center. I think this was a calendar. It's very tangly too. Isn't that very tangly? I want smaller. Just a close-up. I think. The middle. Save that bit. Don't throw any bits away. That's very orange. I didn't use the orange. Piece of my drop cloth that has some. Thought I had a piece that had some orange and yellow on it. No, but there's this great piece of green. Save that piece of green for that one. Okay. Piece right here. Actually, I think I'm going to move it over. Time is it? 38 minutes. Okay. Yep. Background is all I'm going to get. I'm supposed to go faster than this. I'm supposed to have all my backgrounds done. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm supposed to have 20 of them done in like 15 minutes. That didn't happen. Of course, I am on step 2. So I'll take it back. I'm actually doing pretty well. Step 1 was supposed to be that short period of time, which I think I did pretty good. Okay. We're going to use this piece. Is it yellow or orange? No. It's more red, but that's okay. Okay, time for more glue. think I want only half of this. And I think I want some sort of other texture. Let's see, what else can I find that might have some kind of other texture? Oh yeah, I had these. Let me do this. Do I have a yellow or a blue? No. No. Maybe down in the bottom of the box. Ooh, what's that? I like that too. You know, I really liked that yellow rose, but it's not speaking to me anymore. That's weird. She really spoke to me a moment ago. That one's speaking to me more. Okay. Sometimes that happens. Just go with your gut. That edge. Okay. I'm just going to leave that. That's speaking to me just like that. Why? I don't rightly know. But that's how she's taking me. Yellow washi. Little yellow washi tape. And then one going the other way. Just like that. A little glue over the top, keep them stuck down. Because they will ride up. Okay, yellow. Yellow is done. Green. Wind's blowing again. Darned wind. Yes, it's still blowing. It's a different day. Still blowing. I was thinking it was over. It was delightful this morning. Sun is shining. It's a warm, beautiful day. And then the wind started up again. More glue. Time is it? Oh, it's almost time to go. Okay, well, I may have to do the blue one on the next video because I'm not going to have time to finish. I want some tissue on here. I got these snowman's napkins. I don't want the snowman. I just want the middle bit. Do I really want this here? Yeah, I do. Take off the layers. And what do you want? A little bit right there. And I want a little bit right there. Okay. Yep. Time to go. All right, you guys have a great day. I'm going to continue playing, and you will see me on the next video finish up the blue book for this portion, and then start the next step, which is stamps and stencils and pattern, which you know I love my patterns and stamps and stencils. So we're going to work on that. But yeah, I'm out of time. So I will see you on the next video. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.